Hi, this is Dodger and you're watching my show. I just watched the first episode of a show that is seriously disturbing and I don't know, I can't guarantee that the entire time that I'm making this video I won't be thinking about reptiles eating people. It's called Fatal Attractions. I don't know why I watched that while I was eating lunch. I was like, oh, I'll just turn on this show, Animal Planet, eat my food and then I'll make a video. You know, there's some days when you can handle watching a show about reptiles eating people while eating, and there are some days when you can't. There's some days when that just doesn't go over very well. Which leads seamlessly into our first piece of news about SimCity. So for any of you who played SimCity yesterday, I'm sure that it was very fun. You know, those of you who could even get onto there. Fortunately, they're having a lot of issues keeping people on the servers, and for the most part, people are just kind of sitting in queues waiting to be able to play. Yesterday, they even had a huge error where people would get into the server and then not be able to make a city. It would say that there was an error with building the city at all. So there have been a lot of roadblocks. It's kind of like Diablo 3 all over again. Now, I was willing to give EA the benefit of the doubt and say, you know, having it in always online mode is not that big of a deal with Steam and everything. PC gamers, for the most part, are not going to care about this. Unless there's a problem like this one. If you are going to force people to go into a server in order to play a SimCity game, there are going to be problems. There was a lot of hype about this game. Everybody's been very excited. Don't get me wrong. There's a decent number of people who are boycotting this game. Understandable. But the game in general, you cannot deny, is gorgeous and very easy to play. So it's quite a drawback when a non-zero number of people were spending the entire day trying to play this game and seeing sorry servers. And now the servers are just down in North America. They're trying to patch it because they're just having so many issues. So unfortunately it did not go as well as they had hoped. But this is not an issue that we haven't seen not before. I lost track of the negatives at some point and then I just felt like I had to throw one in there. I will not lie though, watching people play this game on stream last night was hilarious. So many people making messed up towns, it was amazing. For any of you who heard that EA was dropping Dead Space 4, they got real upset about that. EA exec Peter Moore was calling people out hardcore, specifically from the Video Gamer Report, because that is where the claims started. That forum was getting nasty, it was harsh. Basically what happened is the Video Gamer Report had an article up that said that they had an anonymous source stating that EA was going to be dropping Dead Space 4. That's it. So they just made that article, and now EA is so upset, which I feel like if they had just said nothing, it would be really easy for people to say, alright, well maybe that's true, maybe it's not, it'll be sad if it's not, but now it's turning into like a way bigger thing because they're taking the time to respond to it and call them out and be like, I can't believe that Video Gamer Report would come up with an anonymous person to claim such lies. Listen, rumors go out about pretty much every company and every major franchise. You need to stop being butthurt.
Hey, I know you're sensitive because like people don't like you, but you might be making it worse.
And as a follow-up, of course, Video Gamer actually released a report saying, you know what, we never put up anything saying that there's an anonymous unless there's actually an anonymous to link to it. This was given to us by a person. We don't know what to tell you. This is not our fault. We just report the news. Does anyone actually play Minecraft on console? I'm so curious about this. I mean, I guess the mechanics are pretty basic. There's nothing that would make it harder from PC to console, but I just can't imagine playing that game on anything but a PC. I'm so confused. But in October, it briefly dethroned Call of Duty as the Xbox 360's most played game, and it is still at a solid #2 5 months later. What? I have no idea. I've been humbled. My thoughts on the whole thing are just nothing. They are on the wind. So apparently that's a big D. I had no idea. They are going to be trying to get on PlayStation. Boom. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And if you'd like to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. But otherwise, I hope that you guys had an amazing day and an amazing middle of your week, and I will talk to you again on Friday. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah. Such lies.